Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you try, no matter how much you put yourself out there, the women you're attracted to just don't seem to notice you? Like you're saying all the right things, doing all the right things, but still, it's like you're invisible. Maybe you've even thought to yourself, what am I missing? Why does it seem so easy for other guys while I'm stuck in the same place time after time? I get it. I know how frustrating it is to feel like you're always the one chasing, always the one putting in the effort, only to end up getting friend-zoned or worse, completely overlooked. You see your friends, or maybe even total strangers, who seem to have that natural ability to attract women. It's like they have some secret language that you just haven't learned yet. And you wonder, what's their secret? What do they know that I don't? Well, what if I told you that the answer isn't about how you look or how much money you have, or even about trying to be that classic alpha guy that everyone talks about? What if I told you that there's a simple yet powerful way to transform the way you communicate that could change everything? It's not about pickup lines or cheesy tactics. No, it's about creating a connection so deep, so magnetic, that women will start to chase you. And I'm not talking about mind games or manipulative strategies. This is about genuine, authentic attraction that comes from within. Stay with me through this video because I'm going to share a strategy that can turn the tables for you completely. By the time we're done, you'll have a powerful tool in your arsenal, a way to speak and connect that makes women see you as the guy they can't get enough of, the guy they want to be around, talk to, and get to know on a deeper level. Now, let me paint you a picture. There was a guy, let's call him John. John was just like you. He was smart, kind, always respectful to women, and he genuinely wanted to connect on a deeper level. But despite his best efforts, he kept ending up as the nice guy who was always just a friend. He would watch as women he liked went out with other guys, guys who seemed less considerate, less interesting, and sometimes even less respectful. And he couldn't figure it out. He thought to himself, what am I doing wrong? One day, something changed. John discovered a small yet life-changing trick that completely shifted the way he communicated. Almost overnight, women started to see him differently. They were more engaged, more curious, more drawn to him. It was like he had flipped a switch in their minds. And guess what? He wasn't chasing them anymore. They were coming to him, asking about his day, wanting to know more about his life, and showing interest in ways he had never experienced before. What was this trick? It's called the power of suggestive confidence. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Does that mean I have to be arrogant or cocky? Absolutely not. Suggestive confidence is not about pretending to be something you're not. It's not about faking bravado or putting on a show. It's about being comfortable in your own skin, owning who you are, and letting that natural confidence shine through in the way you speak. Let's dive deeper into this idea. Most guys, when they're interested in a woman, tend to oversell themselves. They talk about their accomplishments, their job, their status, hoping to impress her with what they have or what they've done. But here's the truth. Trying too hard to impress actually does the opposite. It can make you come across as needy, as if you're seeking her approval or validation. And let me tell you, that's the fastest way to lose her interest. The beauty of suggestive confidence is that it's all about creating an aura of mystery. It's about giving just enough to spark her curiosity, to make her want to know more about you. You see, women are naturally drawn to mystery. They love to uncover what's beneath the surface, to peel back the layers of who you are. And when you use this technique, You let her imagination do the work. You let her invest in discovering who you really are. For example, instead of saying something like, "I'm really successful in my career," you could say, "I'm working on some projects that I'm really passionate about, and it's been quite the journey." Do you see the difference? In the first statement, you're putting your success out there in a way that feels forced, like you're trying to prove something. But in the second statement, you're hinting at your passion and ambition without giving everything away. You're inviting her into a story that she wants to be a part of. Let's break down why this works so well. When you leave things open-ended like this, you're creating a sense of intrigue. You're planting seeds in her mind that make her think, "There's more to this guy than I realized." And that's where the magic happens. Because once a woman starts wondering about you, once she's curious about what makes you tick, she's already hooked. She's already investing emotional energy into thinking about you. And that's what makes her start chasing. Another powerful element of suggestive confidence is how you handle silence. Most guys rush to fill every gap in a conversation, afraid that silence means they're losing her interest. But here's a secret. Silence, when used correctly, can be one of your greatest allies. It shows that you're comfortable, that you don't need to prove yourself, that you're secure in who you are. When you make a statement and then allow a moment of pause, you create a space that invites her to lean in, to ask more, to engage on a deeper level. Think about this. When you talk to a woman with this kind of energy, you're not just telling her about yourself. You're giving her the experience of wanting to know you. And that experience is far more powerful than any story you could tell or any achievement you could list. You're not just another guy trying to win her over. You're the guy who stands out, who doesn't need to try too hard, because your presence speaks for itself. By the end of this video, I want you to have a clear understanding of how to use this technique in every conversation. Whether you're talking to someone you just met or reconnecting with someone you've known for a while, this method will change the way you interact. It's about shifting your focus from trying to impress to simply expressing who you are in a way that naturally draws her in. So, if you've ever felt like you're constantly chasing women, like you're always the one putting in all the effort without seeing results, it's time to flip the script. It's time to become the guy who doesn't chase but attracts. The guy who stands out not because he's loud or flashy, but because there's something undeniably compelling about him. The guy that women want to know, want to understand, and most importantly, want to be around. Are you ready to make that change? Are you ready to stop chasing and start attracting? Because the secret to making women pursue you is not about playing games. It's about mastering the art of suggestive confidence. And once you do, you'll realize that you had this power within you all along. So, let's dive into the details and let's transform your conversations into connections that last. I sincerely hope that this message has been useful to you. I want to congratulate you greatly for having come this far and for having finished the video. That means that you want to improve as a person. If you liked the video, leave your comment. You don't know what to comment. Comment "I dare," so I know you made it to the end. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and join us. Thank you for your attention. Until next time, warrior,